Why are you laughing? What is funny? Yeah, so we're doing this. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, what she said. We're doing this. Hi, everyone. My name is Brandon, and I am with my good friend Van. Hey, I said I will not say my name, and I've got to go and say my name. But yeah, hi everyone. My name is Brandon. Some people call me B. Some people call me Brandino. Why am I saying all this? To be honest, I'm just blabbing because I don't know how to introduce myself here. But anyway, we decided to put our big boy pants on and stop putting the ideas in our head and bring it to manifestation. So today I'm here with Van, and we decided to start a podcast. Yes, in 2024, a man bought a mic. Even though I bought this mic since like 2016, a man bought a mic, and you people are letting him come and do podcast. A black man, for that sake. And I know people will say, take the podcast away from the men. The mics should be more expensive. I don't buy microphone. I'm here. So I don't want to say you're gonna have to deal with it. I'm not that mean, but I'm a nice guy. Hey, I'm just blabbing. Anyway, Van, introduce yourself, because Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
Well, thank you for that, Brandon.
Why are you speaking like someone that's on the news?
Hey, look, I want to slowly introduce myself so they don't think I'm crazy and stop listening to me, please. Let's ease them into it. Let's not scare them away. So, hey guys, it's Vanessa here. Since we're all saying government names, but some people call me Van, some people call me V, Nessie, Nessa, Miss V, Auntie V. I have a lot. I don't think I have any friend who calls me like the same name. Everyone's got their name for me. Yes. Why are you looking surprised?
Since when is someone calling you Nessie?
Lufa calls me Nessie or Nessa. Did you not know that? Okay, there we go.
I had no idea.
Yeah. So I have a lot of people who call me whatever, but I'm just a cool, normal child of God trying to navigate life, trying to survive. Why do you look so confused?
No, go on.
Am I not a God trying to survive and make it out in this world?
You are.
Yeah.
You are.
So yeah, that's me. I'm a very simple girl, very chilled, I think. So yeah, you're nodding like I've never seen someone nod so sarcastically. Like your nodding is so sarcastic. Did you not mean it sarcastic? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not used to him being very nice to me. So this is very yeah.
Whoa! Why are we putting false narratives out there?
It's not false. It's not false. It's okay. I'm joking, guys. He's a very nice person. Let me not ruin your market. He's a very nice person. He's a nice guy with a podcast. Yeah, that's very believable. But yeah, that's me, guys.
That's how a friend asked what's our toxic trait, and I've added the podcast.
I don't know.
Let's start with this.
Okay.
Let's be honest. Is having a podcast actually a toxic trait?
Do you know what? I'll say this. I think the biggest problem with people thinking a podcast is a toxic trait is because they only listen to a certain type of podcast. So for a very long time, I didn't realize when I first started to listening to podcasts, because my younger brother actually introduced me to the world of podcasting. I just used to do music. And then I'd realized that there's football podcasts, there's business podcasts, there's faith podcasts. So there's literally podcasts that's solely based on the Bible and biblical principles. Like they don't talk about like pop culture or anything, just literally the Bible. Some people, they literally review football games on a weekly basis. But the truth is, everyone wants entertainment. And that's why we have podcasts like this and other podcasts that you have Christians who go on and actually talk about pop culture from a Christian's perspective. A lot of people don't listen or want to listen to boring podcasts. They want something that they can snip off TikTok and post on Twitter and everything goes upside down. That's what they want. And that's why toxic podcasts have become toxic, because it's what people want, whether you like it or not. People want to listen to the wild takes of men and then have another reason to say that men are toxic or girls have nothing up here because girls are just talking about, men in the most, unkind way. And that's what people want.
To be honest, I think in this day and age, we don't have to tell anybody that those are the things that sell. But I do believe that if you're looking, there's nothing you're looking for out there that you won't find. So there will be people who can instill or give you a positive space to be in, or a chilled space to be in that's not going to be wild and crazy takes all the time. So just
I
to say,
agree.
that means me having a podcast is not toxic.
Yes, so now that you've said that, please be mindful of your utterances.
I am mindful.
No, I know you are, but
I'm mindful. I am demure.
Please. No, now.
Listen, I am down.
This gone. Demure is done, please.
I am down with the kids. I know what's cool. I'm mindful. I'm demure. I know what the slang's like.
Down with the kids. You saying down with the kids is such a non-down with the kids thing to say. No one who is down with the kids says down with the kids. It's okay.
I'm in with Gen Z. Is that what they say then?
No, stop. Okay, please. No, let's not even.
What did they say? No. That's what you said. Isn't that what you say? I'm down. Is that my age?
You even saying it is just not. It's not. B, this isn't working. Like, just I think you need to quit while you're ahead or barely behind, but you need to just wrap it up. Wrap it up.
All right. Fair enough. So that gives you guys an idea. Anyway, I still need to tell some people that I'm doing a podcast. But so one of the things we would be touching on in this podcast or one of the things we've argued about this week. So just to give you guys an idea, the podcast is literally just our weekly calls. We check in on each other, or we try to check in on each other once a week. How's housework going, what's been happening. You didn't make it to the gym. You made it she makes it to the gym. I don't make it to the gym. It is well. Do you know I've lost weight, but I didn't lose weight because I was trying to lose weight.
Oh God!
I was portioning or rationing food.
But you know what I like that though? It's the fact that you've proved
portion control.
No, that's what I was saying. That it's proof that portion control helps contribute to weight loss.
Even though that poverty.
Obviously, you would love to do it under better circumstances. I mean, we may not be poor, but it puts it into perspective that if you ate less, you would actually have your ideal body. So maybe abundance is being abused.
You know those people that say, "Oh, God is making me go through this because He wants me to."
Well, we never know.
Even though sometimes I don't think God purposely let you go through.
Hindsight is 2020, so we'll see in 6 months what God was trying to teach you in this season, right?
You. Amen.
Amen.
But one of the things we've been would I say arguing or somewhat debating is, do we want to talk about this Kirk Franklin stuff?
God. Hey. God.
Do we want to? Because I'll be honest, I think a lot of people are overreacting. That's my honest take. So him dancing on stage, him performing, to me, there's nothing wrong with that. First of all, it wasn't a James Brown dance. It's a dance style. People like to do leg walk. This is a form of leg walk. So I don't see why. I think I understand it. I understand some of the comments. But to me, overall, it's it's performance. Can we not be? Are you not entertained? Should we watch one of the clips?
Can we? Because before any clips, I'm already getting annoyed because I've told you this. No one is going to explain this away. I'm sorry. No one is going to explain this away, in my opinion. So, I'm not going to police how anyone dances, right? And I think I've mentioned this to you, where the first reason that I have a problem with this is because we have limited the word modesty to women. I'm going somewhere.
So it's okay, go on.
Okay. When you put on a Christian concert, you look at everything, the lighting, the costumes, the sound, the lyrics, everything, right? If I wanted to channel Diana Ross from the same era as James Brown, right? Well, era-ish. She had a longer career, I think, but I would be wearing a backless dress. I would be wearing a plunging neckline. When James Brown performed, he looked just like Kirk Franklin, but if James Brown walked into a gospel concert, he would look out of place. So why is it okay that Kirk Franklin is wearing something that James Brown would wear and it's fine? Your trousers are too tight. I could see, like, you're not wearing an inner shirt. Like, it's not... Wait, hold on, please. I'm going somewhere. It's not okay just because he's a man, right? So because of that, when he's dancing, what he is kind of showing us is a reflection of his costume. Everything that he's doing. If he was, say he was performing at the Soul Train Awards, he would fit right in, right? But because this is a Christian concert and your audience are Christian, let's not even get into the lukewarmness. But because your audience are Christian, you have to understand that there is a level to how you must present yourself. I remember when Michelle Williams, because we all know that she went down the gospel route, when she performed at the Stellar Awards, which is basically the gospel Grammys, right? And Kelly and Beyonce joined her on stage. Do you know what they were wearing? Jeans and cream blazers. Right? When Michelle joined Beyonce at the Super Bowl, she was wearing basically cat skin tight leotards or pantsuits with like the shortest thing you could find and knee-high boots because she was at the Super Bowl. And Beyonce knew that when she was coming to the Stellar Awards, she is not looking Super Bowl. She's looking Stellar Awards. So when you're dancing, there is a way that you can dance in church. And it looks like this person goes clubbing. It's so obvious because it's just inappropriate. There's a way you can dance in church and dance like David danced and dance undignified like Uncle Dunsin says. But it's still appropriate for your environment. So when you see Uncle Kirk winding his waist and thinking he's channeling the spirit of Michael Jackson, hello, hi, Ty Tribbett dances, Dunsin Oyenko dances, Nathaniel Bassett literally runs from one side of the stage to another. There is a way that they look and it is appropriate. But what Kirk Franklin is doing is not appropriate. Don't call it a gospel concert. It's a concert and people are coming to watch it. It's okay. When you call it a gospel concert, it changes the dynamics of it. Do you not understand what I'm saying?
It changes the expectation you have of what should be presented and how things should be presented. I do like what you said about the fact that modesty is only or mostly applied to women. And I think that's something we don't give enough thought to, whereby when we think of modesty, we just go straight to women. We actually don't think of men and men being modest and dressing for the time and the place they are in. I don't think he did it in... I think my belief, maybe I give people benefit of the doubt too much. I don't think there was an intention there to be anything than just genuinely want to put on a good experience for people. I think he was also enjoying himself, which I believe is fine. He was having fun. It's a concert, But I do agree that, we need to look at the overall picture. And I think we spoke about this where if I go to a Dunsin or a Hillsong, I'm not expecting... Although Hillsong has some like light rock songs that I want to get down to. But if I'm going to like a Limo Blaze, a Kirk Franklin, I'm expecting some, like the part I don't agree with is the whole, what do you call it? Playing the whole intro of dun 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 dun, dun, which you can still play funk, you can still play jazz without having to, although it's a lot of people's childhood. So, but I think it's like we do have to draw the line where if in this day and age you can't give people a reason to question. You have to take, I believe you have to take as much of that away and just set a standard and a precedent that this is what this is the standard.
But that is exactly my point. That is exactly my point. It's just no, because look, this is how it is. I do understand. I'll give an example. Are you aware that there's some secular artists who, because they are Christian, will not dance like he did on stage? Because bear in mind, when we had a conversation about that clip, right? It wasn't a standalone clip for me. It's all right to give him the benefit of the doubt and say, oh, he was enjoying himself if it was just the one. I don't know what country he was in. I think it was Brazil or somewhere in like South America where he had a concert. And this guy had like a, would you call it a waistcoat jackety thing and leather trousers so tight he like if he did too much he would have an Ashake moment, right?
Is this the one where he had the sleeveless
top? And I thought to myself, you're singing Imagine Me, you're singing, what about Imagine Me means that you need to be winding your waist? No, I'm sorry, why are you winding your waist? Like and he was wearing at some point, if you muted it and put something by Usher over it, it wouldn't seem out of place. It was literally, this is my issue, yeah. And look, no one is saying that we can't be entertained as Christians. As you know me, I love praise. I love praise. I love to dance, right? But there must be a standard, and that is why it is so easy for them to slip into albums where they have no business being on, because the line is so blurred. They're so on the fence that doing this is so easy. It's so easy for them to do. And look, I'm not here to judge. I'm not going to be like judge, jury, executioner here. Like, you do what you want. And he knows his convictions. He knows how he communicates with God and how do you get what I'm saying? He knows how he does that. My thing is, a lot of people will listen to you because you are Kirk Franklin, because they think they're listening to gospel music, right? The music in itself, the message in itself is so beautiful. But when you now get on stage, do you know what I mean? Like, there's a way that music is so powerful. Yeah. There's a way that music moves you. You will start twerking before you remember that, wait a minute, we're not at, do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's just a way, and that's why I agree with you about let's not sample the music of the world. Where there's some beats that come on, and there's a move you want to show and dance and bust out because of that particular beat, that particular song.
Yeah, like, yeah, what is associated with the song. Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean? And so if you sample that, you are taking me, I could be someone who was in the world. I don't even need to be in the world to know some of these things, but I could be someone who was in the world, who was very wild, who was very into, you know, certain types of dances and movements, and your music should not be taking me back there. Do you understand what I mean? And so I think that as Christian gospel artists, or I don't even like that label, gospel artists, but as Christian gospel artists, I think you need to know what you're doing. Your audience is very fragile because we need to be careful about what we're taking in visually, audibly. We need to be very careful about what we take in. So now it's very easy for you to slip into some, like a secular album where you have rappers and singers who have this lifestyle that I would not aspire to as a Christian. And you feel comfortable being able to record on an album like that because already you're there already. You're just literally, you're literally, it's such a, I love when the Bible says that be hot or cold, because lukewarm is not making sense to me. I don't even know what that is. I don't like the taste. Have you ever had lukewarm food? It's either you wait for it to cool down or you go warm it up in the microwave. Lukewarm food does not taste nice. So you can't be on the fence. You can't straddle the fence. You need to pick a side and stick to that side, because a lot of people are struggling, and sometimes music is what sends people back to where they're coming from. And as a gospel artist who's putting on yes, we can be entertained. Yes, you're putting on a show. Yes, you want it to be entertaining, but we need to be careful. It is so reckless to do something like that. Because the next thing, as he's gyrating, he will bring, I don't know, Jackie Jackson on stage, or bring Janet Jackson with her leather leotard, and then we've got a show. If you could feature on Glorilla's album, or what I don't know how you say her name, then where are we? Because if she can feature also at a Gorilla concert, because at a Gorilla concert, she can be like, I'm giving you. That's I don't know what's that song again. It's 35 degrees or 95 degrees. I don't know what that song is.
Isn't that Rihanna's song?
No, Rihanna was singing to it. Rihanna was like, it was playing in the background.
4 degrees.
Okay.
Me.
So, can I ask you a question? If Glorilla's okay, let me paint a picture for you, B. Please walk with me. So, okay, imagine this. No, because this Glorilla album, imagine it like it's a really good album, one of her best, right? And the top 3 tracks that people love is one of them is the one that Kirk Franklin featured on. Do you know what is going to happen when this woman puts on a concert at the O2 or at Madison Square Garden? Do you know what's going to happen? And now bringing out Kirk Franklin, and then he's going to shimmy on stage. And now he's performing at a Gorilla concert.
But hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
I feel like I'm about to whack you for whatever you're about to say, but...
Oh, wait. You walk with me also.
Oh, I'm walking, but I'm walking Kirk, very slowly.
Kirk being at a Gorillaz... Okay, first of all, I don't agree with him being on the album. Like, you can discuss... That's a topic for another day. But this scenario you're giving, we can then argue that by him having been on this album, then going on tour, and now introducing... people who might not have known who he is or didn't think to listen to his music and now listen to his music.
No.
Because that was something similar that happened. Hold on. When Justin Bieber brought out the pastor to pray at his concert, did you know that more people ended up joining their morning prayers and ended up giving their life to Christ?
Oh, fantastic.
So there is a chance. Although now we know Justin was raised in church, we don't know if Gorilla goes to church.
Gorilla actually was raised in church. She was in the choir, but we move on. They're all from church. She's actually like a church girl, born and raised in a church. But I think, yeah. No, but think about it. This is my thing, yeah? This is what I don't understand, because I've had this conversation countless times with my lovely Christian brothers and sisters. What is this obsession with us wanting to pick people from the world in the deepest parts of dirt? Oh, I want to go to the club to evangelize.
Wait, but who are we called to, though?
Okay, B. Let me tell you who we're called to. We're called to the people in the world. But we are choosing... It's almost... Okay, look. In all things, gain wisdom. I get really fired up about this topic because I give an example. When you're going to the mall, right? There is probably a 70% chance that someone you're going to stop on the street does not know Christ or does not have a relationship with Christ. But you want to go do it at a concert. Not in your workplace. Not on your football team that you have every Saturday. Not in your games nights where you guys will be telling somebody, never have I ever, slap and kiss and touch somebody who... You guys will be doing all sorts of nonsense games. You will not take Christ there. No. You will wait for the raves. You will wait for the concerts. You will wait for the places that you are more likely to get into the darkness than they are to come into the light. Because yes, they might join the morning prayers. Yes, they might in that instance, thank God and everything, but is your soul not at risk? There is a reason why God told them to stand on... Jesus told them to stand on solid ground and cast their net. Not go and dive in with the fish. Stand here on solid ground, cast your net. So I think that wisdom is so important in
to
this.
be fair, that call out of we don't do it in our workspaces, we don't do it in that is a very fair call out.
I just want us to be careful. I want us to be careful because it's such a slippery slope. There's been songs that there's certain songs I don't listen to anymore. Now, I'm not going to sit here and all be like pious and say I don't listen to secular music, because I do love secular music. Jazz is secular. Neo soul is secular. However, I am still very selective about what it is I listen to. So I am also selective about what concerts I go to, right? And there's a concert I went to 2 years ago. Lovely artist that I really love, went to their concert, and there was a part of that concert where I felt uncomfortable. I didn't like what was going on, but nostalgia, I went to go see the concert. I shouldn't go to a Kirk Franklin concert and feel like that. And be like, should I be closing my eyes? Uncle Kirk, what are you doing? Do you not understand how... Did I not send the video to you? I was so uncomfortable. I said, what are we doing here? What is this? Where is the line? Because this is what I always talk about as Christians. Yeah, when the Bible says, "Do not be conformed to the patterns of this world," there is a reason why. Are you aware that I have been in spaces? I remember one day I was very, very touched, and this is not me like tooting my own horn, right? I was very, very touched because I was a year into this role in in the particular company I was working in, and someone says, "You're Christian, right?" Blah blah blah, and they carried on to say, ask their question, and I said to them, I said, "Oh, but we've never had a conversation about my faith." And then the person said, "Oh, but it's obvious though." I said, "Why?" He said, "Well, you don't drink, you don't cuss, you're very, very, you don't give crass jokes. And when someone gives a crass joke, it's very evident on your face that you don't like it." Like, I didn't even notice that I was doing that, or it was a thing. It was just who I am, right? Guess what? I go on nights out with these people. We go out, we have fun, we go have dinner. But there is something that sets me apart. In my workplace, they try not to cuss when I'm in meetings with them because they know I don't like it. There must be something that sets you apart. So if I can't imagine going to a gospel concert and feeling uncomfortable, not because someone stinks or not because someone's being loud, but because the person we have come to watch, who is going to, through their music, glorify God, and then we join them. I love to have fun, I love to dance, right? But I'm not looking like, okay, I can't look directly at you because it almost feels like I'm sinning.
The thing about that, I'll just share a quick, let me tell you a story about this.
Ooh.
People seeing you and knowing if you're Christian or not. In first year of uni, and I think B was in his foundation year. So when we got to second year, right? So our first year in uni, we met. We joined the dance society, and we traveled for that year. We went out, we went to dance competitions and all that type of stuff. The next year, I was like, oh, I've not been to CU, Christian Union, right? And I don't know if you ever remember I don't know if you were in the uni then, if you remember the purple jump, the purple army.
I remember it. I remember it very well. I remember it.
So I got to see you. I'm wearing my RY, varsity jacket. So on my way to see you, right? I get there and he's holding a guitar. I'm like, wait, you're Christian? And he's looking at me like, you're Christian? And for 1 year we were friends. I was president of a fellowship. He's worship leader. We didn't know. And I think that's one of that was a beginning for me to be like, I can't have different personalities for different parts of my life.
You need to be more audible about your faith.
Yeah, I can't come to church and be a Christian.
Yeah.
And be a Christian where my parents are. But if I'm in the dance society, I'm just me without the Christian. If I go to work, there's a different, you don't need to know if I have dance or Christian, I'm here for work. And that breeds a form of hypocrisy, because you could say something one place and then say something another place. So there's a lot of times that people have different personalities there for different scenario, but you should have values and morals that are in, that apply to every facet of your life. So I think it is very important that where people can see and understand your values and your morals, and it's not being questioned. And even if they're going to question it, you can answer, and we can't say, other people always find it, we can't say C, A, B, C, D, E, F, that, and then say, Sal, what are you doing? But yeah, the Kirk thing is,
Yeah. It really bothered me. Honestly, I feel like, yeah, go on.
But the real question is this: who is your top one, Fred Hammond or Kirk Franklin? And don't say because of what happened recently with Kirk. In terms of catalog,
I don't. Look, I mean Fred Hammond. I don't think it's it's not about competition. I think that I just lean more towards Fred Hammond, catalog wise, music wise. But if I was gonna choose like my gospel people anyway, it would be neither of them, because I'm more of a Don Warren and a Ron Canoli girl. So, but I think it would be Fred Hammond. It would be Fred Hammond.
Yeah, I lean towards C. When it goes and it says, what's it called? Yeah, we are. Let's get on. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah.
But I think it's one of those ones where, as Christians, you must also look inward and be like, yes, he's doing his gyration on stage because that's what he was doing. No one can even argue with me. Don't argue with me because I don't want to hear it. That's what he was doing. But you're doing what he's doing. You're just doing it differently. And you think, well, at least I'm not shaking my bum on stage because I'm not a Christian gospel artist. But you're a Christian first. When you get to heaven, you don't get one for being a Christian, one for being a gospel artist, one for being a pastor. No, you're a child of God. How did you live? Full stop. So the fact that he's doing it and it's gone viral on TikTok and Twitter doesn't mean that you don't get judged for your version of
I don't even think it's a thing of you get judged. It's like,
or whatever.
You don't get corrected.
Yeah, no, because
I think also Christianity nowadays, it feels like, and let me see, there are people who consciously are just judging you, even as Christians. We know that it's there.
Oh yeah,
but
of course.
There is a space for being corrected or called to order in love. But there's a space for us to be able to say, hey, according to values and morals, this does not fly. This does not work. This does not align. So,
and I know a lot of people will argue, they'll argue that, the Bible is subject to interpretation or whatever. That's not the point of contention here, right? The whole purpose of being a Christian, we're never going to get it 100% right. Let's not fool ourselves, right? Even in our thoughts, we cannot control every single millisecond of it, right? The whole purpose of being a Christian is knowing that you're flawed and trying your hardest through God's grace to live and do right. So you may not be doing what he's doing, because I just think it's just inappropriate. But there are things that you do, maybe to not be the awkward friend, maybe to not, and then you let things slide. There's a tweet that's obviously blasphemous, but it's by your favorite podcaster, so you like and retweet. It's just the little things. Someone should be able to go on my Twitter feed and know that I'm a Christian. And please, guys, it's not about, Philippians 4:19 in my bio, John 3:16 in my bio, Joshua 1:9 in my bio. It goes beyond that.
Yeah.
No, B, why are we talking like we don't know that you put Philippians 4:19 in your Twitter bio and your Twitter avi or your Twitter picture is giving something else? Let me not get, mean and rude about it. Do you know what I mean? It's the little things. I'm not perfect. But guess what I'm not doing? I am not standing in front of 20,000 people shaking my bum. My reach is not that far. I'm so sorry. I'm not a celeb. So my reach is not that far. But even in the marketplace, even in our friendships and things like that, we should strive to be better and stop explaining away things that just aren't right. Do you know what I mean? Like I want us to be so intentional about doing the right thing as Christians, and we're not always going to be liked. No one is saying be unlikable, because I don't like unlikable people. I don't like rude people. I don't like people that aren't fun. I don't like that, because I'm like, why? Like Christianity shouldn't make you dull. But I tell you something, when I joined the Hallelujah Festival, I danced for 7 hours. I danced, I prayed, I worshipped. I was sweating in my living room. I had my hand, portable fan in my hand. And it wasn't until about 11:30 p.m. that I realized that I hadn't eaten. I was having so much fun. I joined virtually via YouTube. I was in my living room and I had a blast. I danced. I had my shekere, I had my tambourine. I was interchanging it. When the shekere got too noisy, I would switch to my tambourine. When the tambourine got too noisy, I would use my hands. I was having fun. And I was not dancing inappropriately. But I was dancing.
I don't know why I keep laughing at the dancing inappropriately.
Because it was visual. B, if you muted it, and I'll give you an example, B. If you muted that video and you did not know who Kirk Franklin was, and I showed you that clip, and then you say, "Oh, who's this?" And I'm like, "Oh, he's a gospel artist."
Should we take a snippet of the video? No, that's rude.
And don't show the one in the white blazer. Show the one where he was wearing black, where he was winding his waist like he's Maxwell or
what is
I don't know.
Brown. Papa's got a brand new bag.
Okay. Do you want to reel off James Brown's catalog?
Huh?
Okay. So
this is a man's world.
No. Okay. So,
fellas, can I get up and do my thing?
Okay. Look,
can I get up and do my thing?
You know, Americans have praise breaks. Africans have praise breaks, and there is a way that you will dance and you will shake your whole body, and it would still not be inappropriate.
No, now that you mentioned it, they could have just done a praise break. They didn't have to do a whole dun, 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 dun.
No, but he has not for a very, very long time. Uncle Kirk has not. What is annoying about the whole thing is that what he didn't surprise me. It just irritated me.
Dead.
Do you get my point? I expected that from him. It's just like, what you're doing. Just know that you want to be a pop star. It's fine. Because I think people always forget that you must take a stand. Who you want to be. And this is no one should tell me, oh, we're putting people in a box. I'll give you another example. There's a podcast that we both listen to. I listen to it way more than you do, I think. And there was a secular artist. Can I say his name?
Which podcast?
Honest Bunch. So Spyro came on an Honest Bunch episode.
Watch them, yeah.
Okay, so Spyro came on an Honest Bunch episode, and he's known to be he's a Christian, and he's very, very clear about it. But he's a secular artist. And I like what Gaze Baba said about the people who are in the field, who are in the forest, who are in the house. There are different Christians who are in the music industry. Do you understand what I'm saying? And Spyro is someone who is in the forest. He is going to reach people who are not in the church. But guess what you will never find in the Spyro video? You won't find alcohol. You will not find girls twerking. You will not find people being inappropriate. Go and look for it.
There wasn't a video with Tiwa Savage. I wish our people were not.
Go watch it now. Go watch it. Because this is my thing, yeah. You will have people who will tell you they are secular artists, but they will not cuss. They're secular artists. And the truth of the matter is Spyro wasn't always Christian. So I'm talking about his videos and his life post giving his life to Christ, right? And that was a stand he made where he's like, you're not going to come in my video and twerk. You're not going to come in my video and be inappropriate. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the fact that I give it, okay, B, I work in corporate. I'm a Christian, so there's a certain way I'm going to dress. Do you understand? You can be a Christian and take a stand in the marketplace, in the music industry, in the film industry. There was a guy who was, I can't remember his name, I have to find his name. There was a guy, a Hollywood actor, who was blacklisted for a while because he refused to take kissing roles because he thought it was offensive to his wife.
To his wife, yeah. So he just kept playing villain roles. I know who you're on about.
And guess what? He is racking up his millions, and he is doing it without doing something that obviously he feels is inappropriate and disrespectful towards his spouse. That is how you stand. That's how you stand for. Oh God, my head factor, my Yorubaness. That's how you stand for God in the marketplace, and he's managed to get away with doing that in Hollywood. So no one can come and tell me my career is going to take a nosedive if I stand for Christ. There is a way that you do things. So if someone who is a Hollywood actor can still get his $1 million roles by not, engaging in sexual activity in movies because he feels like as a child of God and as a married man, he doesn't want to do that. And that's his conviction. Why should we excuse people who want to, we want to fit in? Uncle Nathaniel Bassey, God bless his heart, has been playing his trumpet and reaching millions. He didn't have to wind his waist for anybody.
Is that winding waist that's really getting to you?
Because what's the need? Do you know, I don't know that trend that was going around on TikTok for a while where it's like, there is nothing about this guy's music that requires him doing this. Or there's nothing about... Uncle, from Stomp to Revolution to I Smile to You Don't Have to Worry, there is no song. He was singing I Smile, yeah? And even what he was gesturing whilst the song was going on in the background didn't match what he was so confused.
I think I know what it is. He needs a choreographer. He needs
and you want to put yourself forward. Oh yeah, go now.
All right, guys, we've wound up.
Let's call it a day, because I don't like when people joke with stuff like this. Like, it's just, I want us to do better. I can't imagine having a platform where 10, 20, however 1,000 people would come and watch me, and that's how I represent Christ. I can't. And I know social media, like when you get like 1,000 followers, you're basically showing 1,000 people, whatever. Physical presence, they bought tickets. It's a waste.
It is well. It is well.
I can't believe I got so heated. I'm so sorry. I want us to do better, and I hope we will do better. What kind of background music is this, please?
So, are you hearing the vibrato?
What do you think vibrato is? Because
the vibrato head voice.
No, vibrato is the one that comes from here.
Is that not head voice?
Vibrato is in the word vibration. It vibrates.
So which one is the head voice on you're doing?
What you're doing is throat voice. It's not even head voice, because your head voice it's almost like a whistle. It's a higher pitched in tune. It's not flat. It's just higher. It's like the highest your voice can go.
I was telling some of the musicians and singers today, like, to be honest, I don't hear the parts.
We know what you told me you don't hear parts.
So
that scared me a lot.
I like what the tenor is singing. And I was like, they all sound the same to me.
That is a problem. When you said that to me, I was so scared, because I'm like, you can't hear.
No, when you separate them, I can hear the difference. The issue is when you're not asking me to sing what tenor is singing, I will sing what the medley of the melody of the song is.
Yeah, to be honest, I just think it's a gift. I think it's a gift because me, for example, because I sing all three parts, so I can easily slip. Like if you give me a song, I can tell you in about 10 seconds what each part should sound like.
Sorry, I'm
no,
musician.
it's not even. Oh God, it's not even that. It's
I can sing all three parts. Some of us can sing one part. We sing solo. That's all.
Okay, that's our part. Okay, that was funny.
Put the spot. Never enough. Never enough. I will hit the high notes, fam. Or do you want me to sing the bass? No, which bass song? I've come in the volume of the book.
Oh, I love that song.
It was written about me to do your will. I'll sing bass. I can sing the bass, you know.
Okay,
I can sing the bass.
that's good.
Agalio.
Is that what you think bass is?
Anyway,
Dear
ladies and
Lord
gentlemen, boys and girls.
This was a really good talk. I actually, sorry to interrupt your outro. I really enjoyed this conversation. I think I got
half of it was you ranting.
I got it off my chest, and I'm so grateful that I did. And thank you for letting me get it off my chest. I think I feel better now that I've said what I think. I honestly want this to be a safe space, because I want us to be very, very honest about. I want us to have opinions. I don't want us to be PC.
All I'm asking is that when I burst out singing Hamilton, no one should come and say it's not a Christian. I know, so no one should come for me.
We're trying, but we try. We'll get there. We'll get there. Anyway,
I know you are probably more of a Wicked. What's that musical?
Something has changed within me. Something is not the same.
Hamilton.
Anyway, sorry. Let's not go into Wicked. That's fine. I'm not going to argue with you. I'll leave out lovely.
But you watched Hamilton though?
No, I haven't. And Arnold is obsessed with it.
Wait, you've not watched Hamilton?
I haven't watched Hamilton. I haven't seen it live. I haven't seen it on DVD, VCD, VCR, cinema. I don't care. I will
send you the
I have Disney Plus. I'm not interested. Leave me alone.
Wait. You and
your friend.
Wait, Paul, why are you not interested?
Because I don't think you understand. I wanted to watch it, but the way you and the other B tried to force it down my throat, I'm gonna take a stand. And then his wife now tried to tag team and tried to make me feel like I'm not watching it. It's fine. It's fine. When people try to over convince me to do something, it's like, okay, it's fine. You like it. It's okay. Go away. It's fine. We get it. So I don't want.
Well, you have to watch it. You have to. I'm sorry. You have to. Let's
okay, I've heard
now. You are going to what?
And what
you and Arnold should have a sibling date.
What do I get for this if I watch Hamilton and I dedicate 2 hours of my life to watching something I don't want to watch?
You will come back and tell me that you heard some of the best music. Even your ears for music. Oh my God, you will love it.
I'm not doubting that the music is good. I don't think you understand. I'll give you an example.
So because we hyped it.
Till today, I haven't watched Bridgerton.
Fair enough.
Till today, I have not seen, what was that one that was going around now? I haven't seen Wednesday. I haven't seen, well, as a Christian, why are you watching Game of Thrones? But I haven't seen, there's just, okay.
As a Christian, fair, but
you
one of the great, except for season 8.
Did you go and pray for forgiveness with what people were watching? No,
except
but honestly,
for season 8.
I don't. Okay. I will try to have watched it by our next call, our next talk.
Yeah. Watch Hamilton. Oh my God, the layers.
Oh my God, but what's going to happen? What's going to happen? I'm going to watch it. What if I watch it and even though I like it, I come here and say like, oh my God, that was rubbish, was pants. What waste of my time? Why would you think I'm lying? If I actually feel like that, would it hurt you?
It would have hurt me. Well, at least you would have watched it, and then I would just be like, for once, Van didn't have good musical taste.
Okay, do your outro. It's fine. Do your outro, and let's get out of here.
Watch it. I want to be in the room where it happened. History has its eyes on you. I am not throwing away my shot.
All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us today. Oh my God.
Just you wait. I am not throwing my shot. Just you wait. Wait for it. I am the one thing in life I can... Oh, such a good song, Van.
Okay. Are you done?
I'll stop. But go watch Hamilton.
Okay.
I hope I have managed to convince you and not
Oh, you
confuse
think
you
what you just did?
with
Look, whatever you just did, negative, 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 negative.
Don't let my terrible singing stop you from experiencing such
The wonders of
I'm telling you,
Hamilton. Oh my gosh,
the layers,
life-changing moment.
the layers. I know Bill Burr was a white man, but because of all them, I want to be. Well, I don't want to be Bill Burr, but I fell in love with the actor that played Bill Burr. Loved him.
All right, let's wrap this up.
Anyway, thank you all for listening. We appreciate it. More to come. This is literally just how we are in our weekly check-in call. So we just actually want to check in on you guys as well. Hope you're doing well. Hope your week is going well. It's Thursday, so just firm it. It's almost the weekend. Then you can sing, it's Friday, Friday. I wonder how she's doing now.
I thought about her yesterday. I'm not even joking.
Is it?
I was singing it. Was it? Yeah, I was singing it because I was just like, that song randomly it's come up when I was on a work call when I was singing It's Friday, Friday, Rebecca Black. And I was like, how is she doing? And I wanted to Google her and then I just forgot because I was on my way to the kitchen. I just forgot. But literally yesterday, I thought about her yesterday. I was like, what's she up to?
I hope you're doing good.
Yeah, Rebecca Black, we hope all is well with you.
Yeah.
And I love that
feel
song.
Like that was such a ADHD moment. Because I swear we're trying to do an outro.
Yeah.
Anywho, apparently I'm neurodivergent or something like that. So
we are blessed with the blood of the Lamb.
So
we are blessed.
What I just say is just being easily distracted. But yeah, thank you all.
Anyway, thank you guys for joining us on Banter and Belief. We hope you had a good time just checking in with us as we checked in with you. And till next time.